What is going on, guys? Welcome to Football Manager 2017 back on my channel. As you guys would know, I've taken a break of about a month from playing Football Manager. Obviously, that will be making videos as well, taking a break from that in Football Manager. I've still been doing my FIFA stuff, but honestly, I've missed playing Football Manager, and that's the feeling, I really wanted back. To miss playing the game, and I'll really enjoy making videos once more. So shout out to Wolfie for the thumbnails. He's been making thumbnails for me for a couple years now, so more so to credit him for that. He's been doing great work for me, so make sure you give his channel some support. He's a very good YouTuber as well, making Football Manager content. So yeah, check him out if you haven't done so yet. But getting into this series, this is a 10-season challenge, so that tells you a bit. It's going to be a Journeyman style series, but it's not just a normal Journeyman. You can see 10-season challenge. I've got 10 seasons to achieve as much as I can, so that's one rule. It's going to end after 10 seasons, but then also we have got the specific rule of which teams you can select. So I've loaded all top European leagues. I've got the top leagues, as you can see on the thumbnail, all those leagues loaded, of those countries as well. I've loaded all the leagues. But anyway, you have to select a team that is predicted to get relegated. So Burton in the championship, predicted to finish 22nd in the relegation zone. Yeah, tipped to go down. So they're tipped to go down by the media. So those are the teams you have to select in the given competition. And yeah, you can't go with a Premier League team. It's in the second tier. So if you're going with an English team, has to be in the championship, and a team that's predicted to finish 22nd, 23rd, or 24th. So those are the specific rules. There isn't really too much more, but the biggest thing, 10 seasons. And it gives you the opportunity and the choice. Obviously, you got to make your choices. You got to wait for offers, or if you let your contract run out with your club. And that's another rule as well. You have to finish the season with the given club you choose, or the club you choose. You have to end the season with them, and then you can pretty much go wherever you want. If that's your choice, you could stay with them. You just have to see how it plays out. That's the beauty of Football Manager, and why I'm really excited to get this series underway, because I don't play Football Manager much like this. Some of you guys may be the same. You just want to select one team and improve them, and you may be hesitant to leave because improving with youth and everything like that. So that's probably going to be a certain way I manage as well, and my series going forward, they're going to be like this, where I will look to manage multiple teams within a save. There's a few challenges you can choose to do that, so I'm excited for the videos I'm going to produce for you guys, but I think we shall get into it. And one more thing in terms of rules of this challenge, just selecting your managerial style. I've personally just decided to suggest badge based on Burton, so your quality as a manager is the level of your team pretty much. So you can't quite go with the highest, but then you can change your style focus. There's no rules with that at all. Again, that would be something key as well. I went with tactician, as I want to be a very good tactical manager. I feel, if we want to achieve all we can in 10 seasons as a manager, that's probably what I thought was best anyway to go with for my manager. And this is where the challenge is going to begin. You can take a look at our transfer budget, 150k, slim pickings with our available wage budget, also 6.5k. So in terms of signings, if we don't sell any players, there is not much we can do. And really, media prediction, to get relegated, it's hard to get promoted with this kind of team in the first season. So again, with this kind of challenge, we've just got to look to overachieve as much as we can. That's what we got to do. That's my goal. My first initial thought is I'm not going to be at Burton for a lot of seasons. I'm eyeing 2 seasons to consolidate, maybe finish mid-table. That would be pretty decent, and then make more signings, hopefully, and get promoted in the second, and then potentially other teams could be interested in me we'll have to see. Like maybe a top team or at least a mid-table team, just for example in the Premier League or La Liga as well, Germany, Bundesliga. Who knows, all the different options that could be available to me. It just really depends how we go with Burton. So now, guys, we will head into the live commentary section of the video. Now, I've played through up until the first game of the season before we get into it. And these are the transfers I've made. We sold Tom Naylor to Rotherham for 675k. And I told you about the transfer budget. We had to sell someone. We'll go through the team. I won't spend too much time going through the whole team, but we'll see some players and tactics, obviously, before we get into the first game of the season. But Tom Naylor, I just felt there were better players in his position. And again, tactics-wise, playing a central midfielder, or our central midfielders, we just had a few better names, and there was interest for him. So I thought I'd take advantage of that. Or I did transfer list him. He was listed, I think, when I started. So I saw, oh, there's interest. He's transfer listed. So yeah, I sold him. His heading is 14, but apart from that, technically, like as a guy who's playing central midfield, even though he could be more defensive midfielder, I just feel with the ball at his feet, he probably won't be so effective. But even after selling, I was analysing different options and also considering my manager plans here. I've gone with two experienced players here. Alvaro Rubio, who is a Spanish player, obviously would have spent a lot of time in Spain, pretty much his whole career, apart from moving to India last season. I'm not sure. There was this season he left on a free, didn't play any games, but either way, he's joined us now. So does he speak English at all? Because that would probably be a problem. He doesn't. He just speaks Spanish, but he's a technical player, very good passer. You can see the only downside to his game is his physical ability. He's dropped down a little bit, as you can see. No attributes above 10 apart from natural fitness. So hopefully he can be a good player though, because attributes-wise, he's probably our best creative midfielder now. So that's going to be very good. He's got great first touch. I feel as though that part of his game, he's probably still at Premier League level. I think he will shine. He will show his class against other players in the Championship. So he comes in as, well, maybe our equal second best. We've got Jackson Irvine, who's our best player at the club. And maybe it's a slight reason when I compared all the different teams I could have went with in terms of being in a second tier out of all the leagues loaded. And just for example, I'll show you, we'll go into add or remove leagues. We have got the English leagues loaded, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain as well. And it looks like my computer will be able to handle that pretty well. So that is good. But yeah, Jackson Irvine, he's a great talent for Australia, up and coming. We need these guys coming through. A lot of our better players in past years retiring now or getting very old, like Cahill. He probably won't play so many more seasons. But you can see Jackson Irvine, he's got the talent to step up to the Premier League, hopefully, and he could be one of those guys that I take with me wherever I go. If you compare to the rest of the players in this team, maybe let me know if he would be good enough. That is the question. But he's a good player for Australia, definitely. You take a look at his ability. He is one of the best players in the team, if not the best. So there's Alvaro Rubio, very creative player, another central midfielder we needed. So if like replacing him, Rubio, that's what we got to do. We sell players and we get a replacement on a free signing who's the better player. He's older, but I think he'll be able to be more of an impact. And then Good Jonsson, he's been around. He's 37 years old as well. He's played for the likes of Chelsea, Barcelona, some big teams there. And then some recent seasons, he's been around quite a bit. He's been in Greece, Belgium, China, Norway, India as well, and he didn't play at all. So I'm not sure what's the deal there. But either way, look at that. And yeah, he's natural attacking midfielder. So it'll be interesting how we could fit him in. I'll show you my tactics quickly, and because obviously we'll be expecting to lose a lot of games, or more so, we wouldn't be expecting to win a lot. We could be expected to draw quite a few games, even like our home games as well. So we're going to look for a countering style, playing a 5-3-2. We'll play those 3 centre backs, and then we've got the 2 wing backs, and on the defend duty also, because that's their best duty for the role. We'll adjust that over time and maybe during the games if we need to go more attacking and everything. And then we play 2 central midfielders on support, and then the ball-winning midfielder, Irvine, defends, so he's going to be a crucial player in midfield for us. And we've got Woodrow O'Grady as well. So taking a look at that is looking all right. And before we actually progress, I did manage to get Arsenal as a parent club. So they're going to be paying us 95k. Most teams, that would be nothing. Like, say, a team in the Premier League, it wouldn't really be that much. But for us, obviously, it's not major, but it's decent. It's a decent amount, and hopefully some decent players from Arsenal would want to join us on loan. There's been none yet. There's just been some guys that wouldn't be any better than the current players we have. So yeah, hopefully maybe we'll be able to pick someone up, I should say, from Arsenal. That could help us. But yeah, anyway, we'll go back to the transfer history and we'll go into the staff. We only brought in one, and that was a chief scout. We didn't really have a scout at all. That was funny. We didn't have any scouts when I joined. He's our only scout currently, I believe. So, yeah, coming from Manchester United as a scout. So, I think, yeah, Derek Langley, he should be decent, taking a look at his judging player ability and potential. So, he's got a lot about him as a scout in terms of his ability. We're going to more so look for the ability than potential of players because, yeah, short-term success is what we're looking for here. But comes with a lot of experience coming from Manchester United. So 2 days until the first game of the season. That is against Nottingham Forest. And guys, just so you know, this will be where a lot is played off camera because, you know, again, it's that point of getting to the point of the series. But yeah, showing the key parts of a season and everything like that. So, yeah, not playing every single game of the season. So, this game against Oldham, yeah, I'm probably not going to play that game next up. We should be able to win that. Oldham, they're in League One, so we should advance. But, yeah, maybe let me know in terms of your feedback, how many episodes in a season. Ideally, I want to think maybe not more than 10 episodes in a season. That could be the kind of maximum. I don't know. Let me know either way. We've got the game in 2 days. Hopefully, we can get a positive result. But let's head into the first game of the season now. Let's see if we can get a positive result. We'll have to go, yeah, to the team. You can see this is the 11 we are starting with. Again, we've got the 5 loan players. We can't have more than that in the matchday squad. So, yeah, there's a few guys going to miss out. I don't think Will Miller is that good. Only if we get injuries, we may have to use him. You know, Michael Kitely kind of... He's out of the squad due to, like, the formation we're playing, though we could still utilize him if we push up to right midfield. But for now, this will be the team we head into the game with. I'm pretty happy with this starting 11. Hopefully, it will be good enough to pick up the 3 points in this first game away from home. Yeah, 3 points. That will be a great way to start the season. Okay, this is an interesting one. It shows Nottingham Forest, the evens favourite, but the pre-match analysis with Mark Stevens from football365.com. This game has a draw written all over it. I just can't separate these two sides. See, I take a draw, but yeah, going into every game, I want to try and win it, especially it's a league game. But, oh no... Maybe I have to change my expectations. They have Lord Bentner, and we have to be careful. We have to be careful of Lord Bentner, but that just is so fitting to play against him. Like he's one of our opponents, and we've got to be careful because, you know, he can do anything. So here with the team talk, as my first team talk in a professional game, I'm going to say go out there and impress everyone, because I know what these guys can do. I've been here for a short time, but I know there's quality. They have quality in them. We need, like I said, we can't expect some certain players to be absolutely amazing. We need our best players to obviously step up, play part of that role. We've got guys like Jackson Irvine who have brought Alvaro Rubio. We can't have them being average. We need them being at the best of their abilities. So hopefully they can do that today. And guys, I've just got the match stats up here. If there's anything else you want to see, I've got the last 5 minutes as the action zones there. And then obviously the stats of our players. So hopefully that's set up well. If you want to see something else, let me know. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. Imagine if we score an early goal. That would be pretty nice. Let's see anyway. Brayford. That's what I don't want to see, though. Wasted balls, giving away possession. We just got to win this back now. Let's see what the keeper does. He kicks it long. We win the header. See? That's good. Winning those battles. That's what we have to do. O'Grady. Woodrow. McCrory, I think that's how you say his name, I'm not sure, but Woodrow scores the opening goal of the season for us. I know he is a talent. He has to go, in with those players that are like the best in the team, and we're probably going to rely on him scoring a lot of goals. That was a really good finish. The keeper actually got his hands to it. A hand to it, but the shot was too good. But yeah, Woodrow on loan from Fulham. Coincidentally, another team in the championship, so that will be I always find that interesting, but yeah, obviously how players play in real life and yeah, how they are with their team, but yeah, to be in Football Manager, Cauley Woodrow, who I think, yeah, definitely is good enough for the championship. He'll progress throughout the season as well. He's only on loan though. I don't think there's any like loan options or anything like to actually sign him permanently. We'll have to see. Again, who knows after the first season. You can't. I don't want to predict things where I'll be. Will I still be at Burton? But the goal, I would like a personal career goal. Here we have career goals for the manager. That's what we want to set out to achieve. Actually, achieve things. So gaining promotion is something I want. But I think like, why do I have to take out like this season? Take it out of consideration. Why couldn't we get promoted in the first season? We've started pretty well here. Why can't we do this all the time? So, yeah, we've gotten some warnings, I guess you can say, some tips there, but we'll keep it in mind because things are going well at the minutes. We haven't really looked like conceding a goal yet, so that is a good thing. And yeah, we don't have anyone marking at the corners. Always ignore. I'm pretty happy with my setup I have, but oh no, Christensen, he's injured. Oh, hopefully he can play it out because, again, he's a good player and another one that is on loan from Fulham. So, yeah, he's decent because he's one of our better players. He's 21. He's another one that can improve throughout the season. Obviously, he's not going to improve majorly throughout the season, but yeah, steady, show his potential. But yeah, we will leave him for now. And assertively, I'm just going to say I'm happy with the performance. Normally, with most teams, I would say don't get complacent, but with here, we're underdogs. So players might get a bit disappointed if your reaction is not praising them when they're kind of winning a game they're not even expected to get a draw out of. They're tipped to lose it. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Even though that guy said the game has draw written all over it. But I'm pretty happy with how things are going because we've got the majority of possession. I guess we're going to see what happens here. Well done, McLaughlin there. But yeah, we've had the majority of possession. But not large majority. We've had a bit more possession with playing a countering style. So it's going to hopefully fit well because we do have the men back, 5 at the back. So we should be able to win the ball back, not concede too many chances, and then we need to counter well. And we have done that so far. And here's Woodrow again and almost scores an amazing goal. We look pretty good here, not going to lie. And here, guys, we're going to sub out Christensen. I could bring on Matty Palmer. He's not so amazing. I'm going to bring on Gudjonsson. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. But yeah, I'll show you for a second. Matty Palmer, he's decent. He's going to be a decent squad player for the season. Another 21-year-old we have in the club. So yeah, you can see why I brought some experience in the midfield. What we could do here, we can drop Rubio to defensive midfield. And then we have got Irvine. You can see he's central midfield as well. So we can just put him there. Gudjonsson, who is more of an attacking midfielder. But what we can do is play him in a more advanced role, advanced playmaker, just to suit him a bit and play on support. And we'll see how it goes there. Again, experimenting. This is the first time, obviously, it's the first game of the season. First time to experiment with our tactics, different situations as well to see if this would work or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how things are going. Maybe take a look instruction wise, the tempo, because we're playing counter, we do wait for that opportunity. And you could probably think I'll exploit the middle, and we do actually look pretty good through the middle. So I think I'll leave it because, again, we get suggestions from assistant or something, tactical advice, but I haven't really seen anything in this game so far that really tells me, that we're going to concede a goal, or like it tells me we look like conceding a goal. The evidence so far has been good. And again, keeping that possession, only have got one shot on target, but sometimes it's all we need. So we've had a decent number of, okay, there's a lot of them are coming from long range, or from long range. They're long range efforts. So I do take that on board though. I take it on board, and when we analyze the game. So maybe one more change. See, what we could do here, Chris O'Grady, here we could bring on Matty Palmer, and then, see, there's all these different options we could do. Good Johnson, and then he can come in central midfield. Matty Palmer, he's not too bad, advanced playmaker actually, but we'll try deep line playmaker and defend duty, so a mix of going a bit more defensive. And with Rubio, actually, probably could play a better role for himself there. Let's try Register. He seems pretty decent with that. But anyway, yeah, we've got those selected. But Good Johnson can play in behind, and then Woodrow deep line forward. Good Johnson, his best role will be advanced playmaker, and again on support. But that's his natural position, attacking midfield. Again, assertive. We'll say there's a lot more to come from you in Matty Palmer. Okay. This is what we've... It's easy when you're a big team to play out games. You don't have to make as many changes, but you really got to manage in these games where you got to work for the 3 points. But again, if we go to make changes, it'll work the ball into the box. But see, sometimes you got to ignore it. Oh, Lord, Bentner's injured. I got to say that is good for us. But yeah, we're playing a countering style, so we got to go direct. It wouldn't. You could still go with short passing. You can pass shorter, stuff like that. Keep possession. But anyway, we're gonna make one final change here. We're gonna look at the different options. I'm potentially thinking someone. See, Lucas Akins here. See, they're not good. Like, the options we have to rotate are probably not as good defensively. So that is going to be tough for us. We don't probably need to make a striker change. Jackson Irvine, we don't want to bring off. Tom Flanagan, he's probably... Oh, he's 24 years old, contracted to Burton. I think we will substitute John Brayford. He's on the yellow card. I don't want to risk anything. And the good thing is, that's probably his best role as well in duty. So we've got that sorted. Hopefully we can play out, last 20 minutes. We just need to play that. I think I want to just shout a team talk from touchline team talk. And I want to say assertively and just say, tighten up. We've got this here. We can just play out the game now. But still keeping on counter, because they're going to push for a goal and maybe we can catch them on the break, hopefully. But again, to have the possession, 60% for the game is really good. And then our defense. See, 5 at the back formations can be really, really effective if you can create enough chances to create a scoring opportunity. But this is where we have to be careful. Could we potentially finish off the game? We lose the ball needlessly by the fresh legs of Good Johnson. Obviously, he's old, but yeah, substitute player coming on. Oh, defend, no penalty. Well done, lads. We're still going to have those opportunities, but again, they haven't been able to get a shot on targets, and we do clear that once again. Woodrow. Okay, we're not going to see what happens there. And the final 10 minutes now. Again, like I just mentioned, we'll play this style. We're not going to have countless opportunities, but we could have maybe one chance, like one really good chance for a goal, like we scored today, but sometimes 2. So I don't want to just get a 1-0 win every single time, but we got to work for the 3 points here with Burton, and that's exactly what we got today. I don't think we'll have the best goal difference for the season, and maybe if we do have a very good season, but we just miss out on the playoffs, could be due to that. I don't know, but all we can focus on here, we had a very good start to the season. And I have to praise them because, yeah, we definitely weren't expected to get the 3 points from this game. Forest themselves made a prediction 16th, so they wouldn't be the best team in the league, but this is going to be a confidence-boosting win for us here. And here, guys, you can check out the other results from the other teams in the league. Of course, you can see Reading, McCleary scoring a hat-trick, Nugent scoring 4 goals as well. So, yeah, some standout players, but I was very impressed with our performances. Ben Turner was the player of the match. There was a few guys. See, Rubio, 7.4 was equal with him, but, yeah, our defense is going to be key to any success we'll have this season. But Ben Turner, yeah, one of the best players in the team, very good in the air, then his strength, strong defensive ability, 28, so, yeah, great age to be, yeah, playing at his best, his fittest as well. So, ooh, 3 to 4 weeks. We'll just have to leave him to the physio. Wouldn't want to terminate his loan just because of that injury. It is a long season with a lot of games, of course. So, yeah, Good Johnson, made his return to English football. Lee Williamson, of course, he's an older player we have as well. We don't have so many injuries. And don't forget, we've got Marvin Sordell as well as a striker. He's 25 years old. There's not so much upside in him, but you can see he's actually rated as our second best striker. Physically, not too bad. So we'll probably utilize him at some point during the season, obviously when he recovers. So guys, if you enjoy this episode and you're excited for this series, don't forget to leave the support, leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let me know what you thought of this video and for the series going forward. I'll see you guys in the very next video.